Fortnite's new Godzilla boss has arrived, adding brand new mythic weapons, abilities, new mythic boons, a live event, and much more you guys do not want to miss. We have an early showcase of everything in this video. And if you guys want to be gifted any of the new skins dropping into Fortnite's shop, all you have to do is drop a like, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on, and leave your epic usernames down in the comments below. And a big shout out to everyone using code NRPH in the item shop. You guys are legends, so thank you so much. Now, it was already common knowledge that Fortnite was going to be adding Godzilla as our next mythic boss in the new update, mainly due to the fact that we could actually see our first gameplay snippet of the Godzilla boss in the Chapter 6 Season 1 launch trailer, and of course he is our secret skin that all of you Battle Pass owners will be able to unlock here very soon. But where it gets ultra exciting is data miners did confirm that many mid-season live events were going to be continuing throughout Chapter 6, and it was found that Godzilla will be added as our next mythic boss in the mini live event for Chapter 6 Season 1, which we have all the information for. If you guys haven't realized, there is a mysterious mountain and volcano off in the distance off the side of Fortnite's island, and this is actually meant to be an exact replica of Mount Fuji, which is the mountain and volcano that Godzilla is originally from, based on the original Japanese comics and movies, which is amazing that they're keeping it lore accurate. And although we don't have every detail about this mini event, it was found by data miners that Godzilla will be breaking out and erupting of the Mount Fuji mountain. With this might cause some mass destruction of Fortnite's island, as it is going to be an official mini live event that only happens once, and it's actually going to be very similar to the Doctor Doom mini event we saw during Chapter 5, where Godzilla will actually come out as a huge boss with a huge HP bar, and all of us in the community that are actively playing Fortnite during this mini event will have to fight him, draining his HP and taking him out, probably to save the island from more destruction, since Godzilla is obviously huge and he obviously can cause a lot of damage. Now, it gets even better. On top of a mini event where we are going to fight a mythic Godzilla boss, it was also found that Kong will be a second mythic boss added, a part of this collaboration event, which is amazing news. It was found by data miners that there is currently a boss codenamed Banana in the files, which obviously fits the monkey theme for Kong. And if that wasn't enough evidence, it was also found in the files that this boss will also have a growl, loud roar, and a ground thump that will cause shakes around the area, which obviously are all aneurysms of monkeys and of course Kong in the movies. And this makes a lot of sense considering a lot of the recent Godzilla films are actually movies that tie in Godzilla and Kong together. And if you guys saw the most recent one that came out over a year ago, it was actually the first movie where Godzilla and Kong team up and are partners, which is really good news because that means that Kong could be implemented into the mid-season mini event where we are also going to be getting introduced to the Godzilla boss. And unlike Godzilla, who you guys have to buy the battle pass in order to unlock, Kong could end up being a free skin, a part of a mid-season mini pass, which is something that data miners found in the files, which could lead to us getting free cosmetics and rewards based on this Kong and Godzilla mid-season update, which is amazing news. We don't have a lot of info on that yet, but we'll have a full video soon once there's more information about those free rewards. And of course, with the addition of 2 brand new mythic bosses, we obviously are going to be getting some new mythic weapons, abilities, and even some new boons that data miners found early information in the files. So for starters, Godzilla's mythic weapon is most likely going to end up being a giant beam, which obviously makes sense considering that is one of the most notorious abilities of Godzilla himself, where he's able to charge up and shoot a super powerful beam, which in this case will be the purple version, since that's the variant of Godzilla that Fortnite are collaborating with, and this will be a ranged weapon that you can probably pick up and shoot at players across the map. And in terms of the Kong mythic, there is a few possibilities here, the first of which and the most likely is that Fortnite will be adding his battle axe as a mythic melee weapon, which is something we haven't actually seen in quite some time, and a lot of people would love this considering that's like one of the most notorious weapons he uses in a lot of the modern movies. But of course, Kong is also known to have a lot of abilities like slamming the ground, having super jump, and obviously just being a super powerful giant monkey. So that sets up for the possibility of Fortnite adding a mythic ability which would allow players to super jump and do some type of ground slam or pound that does damage to structures and players, like some of the anime mythics that we've seen in past collaborations, but with a Kong twist and theme to it. And in terms of the new mythic boons being added, we don't actually have a lot of information. All we know is that data miners confirm there will be 2 new boons, most likely one for each of the new bosses, which are Godzilla and Kong, and these are most likely going to give you special abilities that tie in with the new characters and bosses getting added in this update. Also, make sure to add us on Snapchat for more giveaways, daily news, and special item shop gifting. And along with the 2 mythic bosses, brand new mythic weapons, and boons, it was also confirmed, thanks to the Chapter 6 Season 1 launch trailer, that Monarch, the monster research company featured in the Godzilla movies themselves, is also going to be getting implemented in this new Godzilla vs. Kong collab update. It was seen in the Chapter 6 Season 1 launch trailer that supply drops will be Monarch themed, and this is also going to allow you to probably find some of the new boons and mythic weapons easier, since they were going to give exclusive Kong and Godzilla themed loot. And it was also found by data miners in the files that Monarch will get its own point of interest, most likely a research lab or facility, which will also have special Godzilla and Kong themed chests, again allowing you guys to find some of the new weapons, items, and mythic abilities a little bit easier. The only thing we're unsure of is where on the map this Monarch POI is actually going to be located and how large it's actually going to be. It could end up being just a smaller landmark or a named point of interest, depending on how large this collaboration ends up being. But considering we're getting a mini mid-season live event to implement these new bosses and connect the lore to Fortnite's storyline, I'm guessing it's going to be a named POI, and probably pretty large at that. And for all of you guys that are big fans of the Godzilla and Kong movies and franchise, we also have more good news. On top of the Godzilla skin being featured in the Chapter 6 Season 1 Battle Pass and the potential free Kong skin coming with a mini pass, we also have a third cosmetic that data miners confirmed will also be dropping into Fortnite's shop during this update, and that is the Mecha Godzilla, which is amazing. I personally think this is one of my favorite versions and variants of Godzilla. You literally cannot go wrong. Taking a giant lizard with superpowers, making it a robot is just so awesome. So I'm very excited for that. And of course, it won't be free, but you guys already know once it does drop into the shop, we will be hooking you guys up and gifting a ton of people. So make sure to subscribe and stay active here on the channel. And I probably should have mentioned this at the start of the video, but for any of you guys curious, the next Fortnite update adding all of this awesome stuff is actually confirmed going to be on January 14th. Unfortunately for us, we still have another 2 weeks before Kong and Godzilla will be implemented, and this is mainly due to the fact that Fortnite is finally ending their winter and holiday break on January 7th, so we will have to wait a little bit for them to make sure all of this rolls out smoothly, but it is looking like a banger update, and I'm very hyped. And if you guys want to simulate what the mini live event is going to look like once Godzilla arrives to Fortnite's island, you guys can check out this creative map here, where it basically is a simulation you could play with your friends, taking out Godzilla in a mini live event over in creative. I am not getting paid to promote this. I just thought that this map was really well made, and it's really awesome, and you guys should definitely check it out if you have some friends to go play with. It's probably going to be pretty similar to the actual event we get during the Godzilla update next week, so make sure you guys go check it out just as a little bonus. With all that being said, that's all I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, my friends.